And you best believe it, Balenciaga is going to not only endorse celebrities to come, but they're probably going to pay them a lot of money just to show up and save face.
Wow.
For certain people, like Kim Kardashian, I mean, at the end of the
She's
day,
been falling for, like, her morality is shot.
yeah, because even if she says like I'm very deep on children's safety and all that
I
stuff,
highly doubt it.
yeah,
probably
because
your children, of course,
well,
your kids.
well, hold on now. There was a video circulating all of social media. I don't know if it was her child, Chicago, or the North.
So. Okay, you know what? I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. And for people who don't know why I'm so flabbergasted and everything, Kim Kardashian is the new ambassador for Balenciaga.
So what?
Congratulations for her.
No, but seriously, so what? What does it mean to you?
Are you gonna buy Balenciaga?
Never.
Because do you have the money, or you just feel like
insufficient funds? But on top of that,
right.
Why would I ever rock a brand that did what it did in November of 2022? Why would I ever do that? Imagine me walking around with a Balenciaga bag, but then somehow it was associated with child. What does that mean?
Yeah,
I'm a supporter.
exactly.
I'm not doing it.
But you know what? Thank God for the world today. We have like ADHD. Everybody has ADHD. Everybody's forgetful. Everybody has that 30 seconds.
Everybody's
of attention.
a blind consumer.
Like, the morality is shot.
Listen, guys.
Okay, let's talk about it in depth.
Let's talk about it in depth, okay? In 2022, Balenciaga got caught in a huge scandal, okay? Because they released their, what do they call it? It was a seasoned campaign, allegedly for Christmas holiday.
Christmas.
Yeah. And the campaign, guys, it was, you talk about that campaign, what it looked like.
Well, let me just say, if I could remember, but regardless, it was so disturbing. They had children in the campaign, they were around, we'll call it glass, tape, and we're talking about the tape kind of things. We call handcuffs, all
BDSM.
of that. Yeah, holding bears that had, chains, leather stuff.
It was very suggestive, okay? And not only that, too, there was other photo shoots that had pictures of court cases.
Yeah.
Okay, and those court cases were very problematic. And guess what happened? Thank God you guys caught on to it and you made a big deal about it, and Balenciaga had to scramble. Every single celebrity disassociate from Balenciaga. Who was the head of Balenciaga during that time? Who was the ambassador?
I think it was Nicole Kidman.
It was Nicole Kidman, yeah.
But nobody wants to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Nicole
everybody,
Kidman.
we could correct us if we're wrong, guys, but everybody who was part of that brand, Gabriel Galimbardi, who was the photographer during that time, he jumped on quickly to say, it wasn't me who did this, okay? I had to just roll up on set with my camera and take a photo shoot. It's not only the photographer who's in trouble here.
It's the lighting.
It's the lighting team, the interns, the guys who created the set, the one who bought the chains.
Especially the ones who created the set.
And how about the parents who allow their children to go on a set like that? What about those guys?
Yeah.
And moreover, Kim Kardashian, obviously who you guys worship at this point.
Yeah, everybody worships her at this point, yeah.
She's meant to take this image, yeah, and she's meant to influence you guys. And
because at that time, Kim Kardashian, who was heavily associated with them, she was doing some runways, I think. Or she was definitely wearing their clothes and going to their fashion shows and everything. So she really wanted to be tied with their brand.
And I think she was looking for a creative way into fashion, because I think during that time, her and Ye were going through problems.
Yeah.
And we agree on this. Kanye is a very creative guy.
Nowadays?
Okay, but nowadays he's gone.
Is he a genius? I don't know.
Well, I don't know if that's even really Kanye West, to be honest with you, okay?
But that's another day.
That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
The point is that backlash resulted in everybody disassociating from the brand. And as a matter of fact, the brand made a public statement and apologized for what they called a series of grievous errors for which Balenciaga takes responsibility. We strongly condemn Child A. It was never our intent to include it in our narrative. We take full accountability for our lack of oversight and control of the document in the background, and we could have done things differently. Now, not only that, now even Demna, which is the creative director for Balenciaga during that time and currently too, he made a statement. I want to personally apologize for the wrong artistic choice of concept of the gifting campaign with the kids, and I take my responsibility. It was inappropriate to have kids promote objects that had nothing to do with them. As much as I would sometimes like to provoke a thought through my work, I would never have an intention to do that with such an awful subject as Child A that I condemn. I remember even Kim Kardashian jumped up and she made a statement, guys, which we're gonna post it over here. So after reevaluating her relationship with the brand, the 43-year-old right now is crowned as the ambassador of Balenciaga. In a statement, she said, "For several years now, Balenciaga designs have been part of my many looks and some of the most iconic fashion moments. This historic fashion house embraces modernity, craftsmanship, and takes an innovative approach to design under Demna. For me, this is a long-standing relationship, is built on mutual trust and a commitment to doing what is right. I'm excited about this next chapter for the brand and to become their ambassador."
Fantastic, isn't it? Amazing. Good for her.
And another good news, Balenciaga and the Caring Foundation, right? Because Balenciaga, their mother is caring, are going to be partnering with the National Children Alliances. And they're going to kind of build a mental health institution for the next 3 years to help children heal from trauma.
Sure. Oh, really? Okay.
They want people to know.
Where's the receipts? Where's the proof? Where's the timeline? Where's the
receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything.
Let me tell you something here,
Say
okay?
it.
You created the problem, and now you're creating the solution. You know, it's like a pharmaceutical company, right?
Yeah. Poisoning us and also giving us a treatment. Not even the cure.
Allegedly, yeah. The reality is the set that you created that the children were on. In reality, some children actually go through those traumatic sceneries and events. So here you are. Stop.
And what he said, thought-provoking.
Right? He said, at some point, I like to kind of,
push the boundaries,
kind of thought-provoking in that direction.
So you could see this guy's sadistic.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm saying it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And he's still
with
employed.
The company, yeah. So my question is, can you actually really cancel a fashion brand or fashion house? Can you? Because allegedly, right, I did mention in our previous video, right, I did say that I'm telling you right now, they're going to wait for you guys to forget, which allegedly only took, what?
And we have.
A year and 2 months. And they're going to hire your favorites. I know Cardi B kind of walked the fashion show. There were so many of your favorites, guys. I'll find some clips of Whitney. They all were walking it so that they can bring the brand back to life again. And they're going to hope you guys are going to open up your pockets because allegedly we're blind consumers.
Exactly.
Yeah, which I think, again, so it goes back to the question, can these brands ever get actually canceled?
Especially today's world? I don't think so.
Right? Didn't they get rid of Starbucks at some point?
Well, Starbucks is still struggling, but there's a lot of people who are still going to
McDonald's.
Starbucks. And McDonald's, everywhere. Actually, I haven't been to McDonald's for I think almost 10 years. So I don't know why people are still going there, but yeah.
I'll tell you this. Dolce & Gabbana was on Hot Waters at some point. I know Balenciaga is still in Hot Waters. I definitely believe yes. I stick with the general public. Okay. I believe in us. I believe in us. If you don't like the value in that brand or what it stands for or its association, you have every single right to take your money elsewhere.
So if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything, right?
For certain people, like Kim Kardashian. I mean,
at the end of the day, she's been falling for, her morality is shot.
Yeah.
And there's even, I'm not even surprised that she took the ambassador role.
Yeah, because even if she says I'm very deep on children's safety and all that stuff.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah,
because probably your children, of course,
your
kids.
Well, hold on now. There was a video circulating all of social media. I don't know if it was her child, Chicago, or the North. One of them was on the stage very late at night. Noise was going crazy, and she looked like she was shaking. Oh, if I was a parent, you're supposed to be in bed. So I don't, and then again, I believe this is so true. Hollywood and their lifestyle and the way they, you remember Drew Barrymore, what she said?
What she said?
At a young age, she was at these late night shows with her parents where they were drinking and all that stuff. She said she went through it.
And she's still recovering from that with therapy and all that. So again, this is where we are today.
Yeah, I stand with the general public. I believe put your money where your mouth is. And if you don't believe in Balenciaga and because they clearly, I don't think they did anything, by the way. This whole new initiative, I don't see it. I don't know. Stay away from children. I still stand with stay away from children.
Of course.
But
and you know what? Okay, let's forget about that part. Okay, let's forget about why would you want to associate your brand with them? Their clothes, it's not even that great.
They look like a mixture of Prada meets Off-White.
In the garbage dump. Literally, I have never looked at a Balenciaga clothing line and said, beautiful, gorgeous.
Yaga.
I love to, like, I'm so, like, this is so creative. I definitely want to spend my little coins and get an item, even a keychain. You know what I mean? I have never said that in my life.
No,
Yeah.
you're more of a Balmain.
I do like Balmain, yeah.
I don't know.
Or Zach Posen.
Okay, he's great. Yeah,
I like his work.
Okay,
yeah.
well, listen, at the end of the day, guys, I'm glad we brought this back because we knew last year we talked about it. In 2022, we talked about it, and we knew this was going to happen. And then again, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Does it mean anything to you? Does it change the way you feel about, I don't know,
The climate we're in today.
The climate we're in right now, or, consumerism?
Yeah.
Personally, I think we're getting a bit stronger. I know you don't see it, but I think we're getting stronger. People are still putting the foot down. She doesn't have that much of an influence. I don't think Kim Kardashian does anymore. I think
Do you think her era is almost done?
it is on the ways down. And it's not, and I'm just not. No, nothing against the woman. No, the 43-year-old's doing great.
This is not a video to bash on Kim Kardashian.
No,
right?
Because there's more celebrities that were associated with the brand still. Of
course.
I think it's just I think it's a moral stance, right? You're not influencing. People like to be influenced by good people. You see what I'm saying? We like to influence by good people. Somebody who has even a good standings in life. You know what I mean? And especially I'm talking about life and morality too. And if you don't got that, you can't influence me, baby girl. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, probably because we're a little bit older, but the younger generation.
No, I think the younger generation, they have a good stance.
Like on the 21-year-olds and the 19,
So that's why we're around.
Yeah.
We're gonna help them get through it.
So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a courtesy for Balenciaga. So for anybody who's still associated with them or loves them, we're going to show some of their cart, some of their items that they sell in their stores or they have in their website. Okay?
Yeah, in case you want to buy it.
Yeah, so check it out.